So you've no formal combat training, and I'm counting on you to watch my back. And the Pathfinder's back?
No, I didn't sit in a chair while someone waved a labeled gun diagram at me.
That's not even clever.
I learned how to fight because it was a matter of survival, which, look around, is the situation we're in. So formal? No, but well-trained for what we're up against? Yeah. What was with that fight back there?
It's called flanking.
Your shields were drained.
They're shields. Get hit, they drain. That's what they're for.
Risky. Irresponsible.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a lecture on responsibility from you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just keep your judgment to yourself, unless you want the same.
That responsibility thing. It's about my sister, isn't it?
Good sleuthing, Sherlock. Gold star.
Your mouth's gonna get your ass in trouble.
My mouth didn't drag a kid to Andromeda.
Screw you, Costa. She had a choice.
Some choice. Lose you or come here. Crazy how upbeat she is, considering.
Stay out of my shit and don't talk to my sister. So the rest of the people with families here, you judging them too?
Look, I get it. The initiative sold us on golden worlds. But kids? Even if everything was perfect, it's 600 years and no going back. A child doesn't understand that.
I get you too, Costa. Everyone knows how to parent other people's kids. Get back to me when you're looking out for something other than yourself.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I was blaming you for how shit I feel.
I don't need your explanation.
I figured any doubts I have must be worse for kids. Made me dislike the people who brought them.
So I shouldn't feel bad about your judgment because you figured out why you judged me? You understand why you're an asshole? Guess what? Still an asshole.
You're a go-to? You can get anything.
Not when you start like that. You have cop eyes.
That makes me think your stuff is stolen.
Not a thing. In fact, some is recovered, but you gave me the look anyway, and I don't have to take it. I got some upgrades for your sidearm lying around. Interested?
Good, thanks.
If you're worried about the cost.
I said I'm good.
Don't be a shit, Costa. You don't have to like me to accept that I want to keep you alive. You live, I live. That's how it goes.
Fair. Hook me up. Any family affected by the First Contact War?
You mean the Relay 314 incident?
Well, that's probably a yes, then. Tried some of your dextro protein food.
That's really stupid.
Tasted alright. Until my throat closed up.
Noticed one of your jets not firing properly? Might want to take a look at it.
Shit. That's why it feels like I'm dragging a little to the left. And hey, thanks.
I know groups like Hustle. Always a scramble for gear after a crisis.
Had to fight for what we needed.
That's not changing anytime soon.
Any family involved in the First Contact War?
How could this topic possibly help?
It's small talk.
Small talk is nice weather, not did your elder shoot my grandpa?
Watch those claws, Vetra. Got a couple jabs during deployment.
Yes, and?
So, Vetra. Legitimate business on Kandara.
That's right, cop eyes. What about it?
Check Nexus records when we got back. Not on the books. You didn't declare.
What you gonna do? It's Helios.
Legitimate business my arse.
Ooh, scrutiny. Used to be a cop. I didn't think that was a thing you stopped being.
Depends on whether you ever really started.
So you sucked at it.
Shut up, Nix. Requisitions are lined up for outposts?
Best as they can be.
We need better than that. Lives are on this.
No shit.
This reminds me of that scarred-up Turian vigilante I had a run-in with.
Do I look like I want to hear a story?
Okay, fine. I won't tell it then. Sid's working with you now?
You going to make some comment about how that's irresponsible too?
No. I saw the whole thing go down. Could have been way worse.
Backhanded bullshit.
Okay, trade is up to 6 hex jacks, 2 optical guides, and why can't I just use credits again?
Worried about refunds? Do you want Batarian capacitor dumps for your blades or not?
Okay.
I aim for the throat.
Throat's covered. I go for the eyes. Only place on a Ket head without armor.
Harder to hit. I'd rather go for the sure thing even if it takes a couple more shots.
Guess I don't go for easy mode.
Sure. Catching a gun blast to the face doesn't matter when you can point to the other times you nailed the ego shot. You carry yourself like a soldier, not a cop.
Friends in hustle. Veterans know some tricks. Not recognizing the branding on your kit, Vetra. Custom augments. Kinetic redirects.
What I need doesn't come standard.
Holy shit. Heard a weird rumor. Security on the Nexus was eyeing someone in supply? Something about a drop date?
That's interesting. If someone were involved in that, they'd probably move the drop.
Someone could do that, yeah. And you're welcome. We good, Nix?
Why? Is there a problem with your gear?
Never. You've got us in the best tech, sometimes before I ask.
Well, you're a solid wingman, and your work with the outpost is better than initiative training.
Best team in Helios. But you and I will probably live real far apart when this is all over.
Oh, the farthest. Go easy on the gear. It doesn't come cheap.
If we don't push, we're not going to live long enough to wear it out.
Just fine. Run any music during combat?
ESO Core Revival.
Ugh. May as well drop guitars down an escalator.
So? Classical Turian is like rifling through a toolbox.
Well, that's just good music.
And then he says, I swear I had two when I came in here.
Wait, humans don't start with 4?
No. No, we don't.
Those were some smooth moves back there, Costa.
Don't tell anyone, but I learned that from a vid. Edifice Rex.
Ah, yes, that's a classic, but I prefer the Batarian version.
Damn, hardcore. Vetra Nix. Pretty name. Which is kind of weird for a Turian.
Do you work hard at annoying people, or is it just accidental?
No, I mean, it's usually things like Extremus or Vindictus or Totally Badass.
You know your problem? You watch too many vids.
Do you miss the Turian homeworld? What is it? Turia?
You know it's Palavin, and you know I don't. What about yours? It's Dirtball, right?
Exactly right. Pretty obvious that Ride has been, you know.
I just want to get one thing straight. I don't want to talk about it.
Good. Let's not. Always wondered how it worked with Turians. All the metallic pokey bits must be like cuddling a giant fork. Forking!
Oh, grow up.
Hey, spooning's a thing. How many other ships like the Tempest are stashed away somewhere?
Not a lot. A few toys for rainy days.
How much rainier can it get?
Keep that thought. After that fight in Meridian, I'd guess not a damned one.